Hi, I'm Bob from Northland Transmission in Cameron, Wisconsin. I got started in the transmission business, of course, as any other young kid. I took several of them out and discovered I enjoyed working on them. Sometimes there was too much power for a 16 or 17-year-old. And then I discovered that when I got working in a Chevrolet garage that this was a good part of it, and I would rather do work on the bench than bend over the car. Well, I learned quite a bit on my own from taking transmissions out, but I really enjoyed this from the start. From the first one I did, I knew that this was going to be a profession I was going to go into. I presently have an 8-bay shop, and I do on an average from 6 to 8 transmissions a week. I would think the Ford C4 was, but it did have its problems too, but it was one of the easier ones. Probably the most complicated ones for Ford T80s, possibly some of the Hondas. The biggest challenge I face is finding good employees, because it seems as though the younger generation doesn't want to go into doing service work. We do use the transmission by vehicle guide. In this world you have to, because when I first started in business we had 10 transmissions. Now we have probably over 100 that we see. The mobile app, we just started using that and found that so we know what type of transmission it is while we're driving the vehicle, which, being of the age I am, I never dreamed that we would have to do this, because I thought that when I seen the car I would know what transmission was in it. But unfortunately, in today's marketplace, when we start adding 6 and 8 speeds, and of course with Hondas, to get the models, to be able to pick out the right parts, we have to use the guides. Yes, we do use the Lip Wizard. I find it very helpful on a lot of transmissions, and it was a very good little invention. Since Freudenberg come on board with Corteco, it's been like day and night, because all of a sudden we had components that we could trust right from the start. If there was a problem, you could call and you could talk to someone and they would take care of the problem for you. When I have called technical support, this one's going to be funny, I'm sorry. I get along with all those guys really, really well. It's always handled in a very professional manner. Problems are taken care of. If there's something actually wrong, they just send a part out and make sure I have it right away. When I do call technical support, usually it's because there's something new or some component that is on a later model transmission that wasn't on an earlier one. Part of the reason that I really trust TransTec is what I just said previously with the tech line and stuff. If there is a problem, they're going to take care of it.